What's up, everybody? This is Whisky in the Six. I'm Rob. Testing out my new webcam that actually looks pretty decent. I have to say. Usually, I'm not the best tech guru, but it seems like this is working well. Um, yeah, I didn't plug in my microphone though, so the volume is gonna be not the greatest. Got some people in the chat already. What's going on? How's it going, guys? Did a huge shelter point rundown today. Um, what? 9 whiskeys. I didn't taste all of them. There was this one on the end here, the Forbidden. I didn't try because I already did a review on it. But yeah, I'm surrounded by Shelter Point right now because I did a huge Shelter Point rundown. Testing out my new camera. Is the volume okay? Because I didn't plug in my microphone like a goof. I should probably plug that in. What's up, Richie Z? How are you doing, buddy? Doing well. I'm doing well. So yeah, this is I figured out a way because I bought an iPhone 12 and I didn't want to have to go out and buy a new webcam. So I figured out a way to actually use my iPhone 12 as a webcam, and it's working. So yeah, this is also the speaker coming from my computer, I guess. So as long as the volume is okay, usually it'll be a touch better. But yeah, Bubble Bath is asking OBS Ninja. No, what's Epoch? Epoch is the app that I had to download onto my phone, and then I had to download something else onto my laptop in order for this to work on my MacBook Pro. Mac makes it hard for everything. So it was a bit of a process, but it's done. And I feel like this is the best I've ever looked live as far as quality goes. Unfortunately, I can't change my face. So you guys are going to have to deal with that. But yeah, I think this is actually I changed the lighting in my room in this room as well. I could probably put this one on as well. See if it makes any difference. The lighting is a little bit more warm. I changed the light bulbs and stuff like that. So that's helping, hopefully. But camera and all these other things hopefully are helping as well. Rich is saying, well, have to deal with a good looking face. Yeah. Thanks, man. So this glass here is the remnants of the rundown that I just did. I'm not sure if you guys can see, but I did like almost 9 bottles of Shelter Point, 9 different expressions. Not going to give anything away. It might have to be 2 parts because the recording itself was 41 minutes, and I do not like putting stuff out that's more than like 15 minutes. So I may do 2 parts and try to trim it down to like 2 15-minute parts if I can. That's the goal anyway. We'll see. Bunch of people in the chat. What's going on, guys? This is an impromptu. I didn't really expect to do it. I wanted to test out my camera, and I'm really happy with what I'm seeing right now. So that's awesome. What's going on, Chris? How are you, buddy? Bunch of people in the chat. Go Habs is in just a few hours shy of a Leaf beating on the Montreal Canadiens. Sorry, buddy, but it's going to happen. Mario D's in the chat. What's up, buddy? Chad Adams. I already said hello to Richie Z. What's going on? Donner Pass Whiskey's in the house as well. And yeah, awesome. What's going on, guys? I'm not going to stay on long. All I'm going to tell you is that you're going to want to see this rundown. You're going to want to know which Shelter Points to buy, if not all of them. They're all really good, to be honest with you. But there are some that are better than others. So if you're on a budget, you might want to pick 1 or 2. Really good stuff overall. I'm happy with the way this camera is looking on my computer right now. Hopefully it looks decent for you guys as well. Robert, what's going on, buddy? How are you? Yeah. And then this, like I said, is a combination of those whiskeys all added into one at the end. And I literally took maybe a sip or two out of each one, not even a full sip, just small sips out of each one. So maybe it was close to double what's in this glass right here. So although it was a 9 bottle rundown, it wasn't anything crazy. I didn't like drink a ton of whiskey. Donner Pass is saying, wonder if any of these are available in the US. Probably not yet. I don't think they're available in the US just yet, but they will be. I believe that they will be. And their distillery and warehouse and the amount of barrels that they have, I think that we're going to see a lot of Shelter Point in North America very soon. They're pumping out a solid amount of barrels, and I believe that they have about 2,000 or more in warehouse. From the last time, I think the video that I saw that said that they had around 2,000 was over a year ago. So there's a lot of whiskey in that distillery. They have their own farm. They're harvesting their own barley. They're getting everything done on their own. So I can't see why the U.S. won't have these guys very, very shortly. All right. So keep an eye out for that. Richie's saying resolution is fantastic on your cam. Honestly, the iPhone 12 is outstanding for camera, and the fact that I was able to figure out how to use the iPhone 12 for my lives and still connect that to my computer and do all the things that I need to do on my computer while using the iPhone 12. Honestly, it blows me away. Despite that, the MacBook Pro gives you a little bit of trouble setting it all up. Once it's done, I'm really happy with this. This saved me like $300 because I would have had to buy a 4K camera for my lives and podcasts, where now I can just use this, and I think it's pretty good. So I'm happy with it. And then I can keep the computer closer to me so I can actually read the comments that are being put up, which is nice. Gonna take one sip of this Shelter Point Infinity glass, I guess you can call it. Morning Kung Fu Guido. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, Swami. Really appreciate it, buddy. It's 5 o'clock. Did you just wake up? I have kids, so unfortunately I can't just wake up at 5 o'clock. I miss those days. But yeah, so it's like I have like a Shelter Point Infinity glass going right now, which is not a lot of whiskey, probably about almost an ounce, maybe just under an ounce. Wow. Honestly, what Shelter Point's doing with their whiskey is unbelievable, in my opinion. There's a lot of really good stuff. Before the rundown goes down, see if you can find a couple of these. This one's available at KWM. It's single malt, cask strength, barrel pick, basically. Really good stuff. Then this one here is available, if I'm not mistaken, at Liquor Lodge, the artisanal cask strength, which is a combination of barley and rye, 58.7%. Really good stuff as well. And then I don't know if anybody has the Ripple Rock left. Where is it? This bad boy right here. I think it's the oldest Shelter Point that I've tasted, about 8.5 years old, if I'm not mistaken. Really good stuff. Love this whiskey, Ripple Rock. It's awesome. And then you guys know I put it's not on my table actually right now, but the 100% rye from Shelter Point that was sourced from Alberta Premium against the Alberta Premium cask strength. And I think personally it blows it away. So if you can find any of those, you're doing yourself a favor because they're all good. Jason Cons is here saying freezing over here in Texas. Finally. Maybe it'll kill some of like the scorpions and stuff like that, all the insects that you guys want to get rid of. We'll see. They're just trying to put a positive spin on a not so fun situation for you guys. Donner Pass is saying, hi Swami, last night was fun. I'm not sure what happened last night, but I'm sure it was fun. Swami's been doing some cool things on his channel. He's not really able to drink too much whiskey these days. So what he's doing is he's doing hockey reviews of his, unfortunately, his favorite team, which is the Ottawa Senators. Not gonna talk about his preference in hockey team, but he'd be better off liking the team that is in his city right now. But that being said, his commentary on the games, it's pretty good. He's keeping a positive note on a team that, I mean, you have to look for the positives because they're very young, right? So, what's going on, Jason? How are you, buddy? Bunch of people in the chat, guys. I'm not staying long. I apologize if you were hoping I would, but I'm gonna take one more sip of this whiskey, and I'm gonna say cheers to all you guys. I just wanted to really check out my camera because this is what I'm going to be using for my podcasts and my lives from now on. So I'm happy with it. I think it looks good. I forgot to put in my microphone, so hopefully the sound will be better next time around. But other than that, yeah, I'm happy with it. Eric Waits in the house. What's going on, buddy? He's saying, I found a scorpion in the snow in Tahoe, California, so they don't die in the snow. Man, that's crazy. You would think they would, right? Because that's why they chose that area, that kind of climate. But that is interesting. Donner Pass is saying, any of the Canadians here fans of the Dead Dog Cafe comedy hour that was on CBC radio in the 90s? Love that show. So in the 90s, I was watching like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and X-Men and all those other Saturday morning cartoons, because I think as of 1999, I was in grade 9. So unfortunately, I haven't. Whiskey Throttle's in the house saying, what's this jabroni? Hey, what's going on, brother? Hope you're doing well. Just testing out my new webcam, or shall I say my cell phone that I've converted into a webcam. Pretty happy with it, actually. I think it looks pretty good. All right, gonna leave you guys there. So yeah, the rundown for the Shelter Point is coming probably, I don't think it's gonna come until late next week. The first part you'll probably see on Thursday. On Monday or tomorrow, actually, maybe tomorrow or Monday, you'll see an Amroot review. I did the Naranji and a peated port single cask. That's coming out on Monday. On Thursday, you'll see the first part of 2 Shelter Point rundowns. And it's not because I did it in 2 parts, but it's because I'm going to chop it into 2 parts, because 41 minutes is a long time. And even if I cut that down to 30 minutes, I still think that's too long. So I'm going to try to cut that into release one on Thursday, one the following week, and then at least you guys get 2 videos out of it. And that's it, guys. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all staying healthy, staying safe. Enjoy some good whiskey tonight, because it seems like doesn't matter where you are in North America, it's pretty cold right now. So hope you guys are doing well. Cheers.